Hello, my name is Rosie. Welcome to Rose Tinted Diamonds. Today I was thinking about doing a whip and chat. I will be working on Huntress by Rosie Scribbles. Forgive me, it's early. It's like 7 a.m. Child's not quite awake, so I figured I'd just fit this into the schedule. So we will peel back the plastic. What I've been doing on this one is just taking the entire column because I'm unhinged for some reason. I have finished the bottom, like, I would say 2.5 rows, like 2.5 sections, because the way the plastic is, there's this like small bit at the bottom, so I would consider it, I'm just gonna call that a half section. And then I go up 2, so that I'm doing this differently than normal, because normally I would just like go up and then turn it and like go from right to left, and then turn it and go right to left from there up like 2 or 3 rows, and then turn it again and just like go all the way around and then do the middle section. But this time around I decided, because I've seen other people do different like things, patterns, all of that, and since this is a pretty quick round canvas, pardon me, I'm like trying to shove coffee down and everything all at 7 a.m. I figured I would do kind of like other people do. So what I'm gonna do is I went up this way from the bottom. We're at the top, so I'm going up this way, and then I'm going to work from the sides. I figured that would be easy enough, and then just go halfway up and halfway up on each side. So we've done the bottom. We're almost halfway across the top, and so we're working on her beautiful face. This canvas has been a dream so far. For rounds, for some reason, bear with me, because for rounds there's been enough like not I wouldn't even consider this confetti, but enough like line blocking, I guess, in this canvas, like in her hair and like her skin tone and the tree over here, that I've been using the Diamond Art Club like small containers just because they take up less room on the canvas. So I'll have like 3 or 4 out at any given time, filled with, I live dangerously apparently, so filled with different colored gems. So with that being said, I will pour like my containers of gems. You guys, I bought I'm so excited. I've been wanting a rainbow pen since I started, because it's one of the first things I saw and I was like, oh, it's rainbow, like give it to me. So someone in Sophie's Discord, Nicole, it was Nicole. She was like, oh guys, look at this pen from Shimmering Canvases, I have her subscription, and then proceeded to show August subscription, and it's a rainbow glitter pen, and I'm stoked. I'm so excited. I've never, obviously this is my only pen, so with that being said, it just so happens that I've never bought from this company before, so we're going to have a second pen. Yay! Super excited. Yeah. So I'm like beaming over here. Let's see. I'm currently waiting for DIYman's Delight to come out with their stuff this month. Super excited about that one. because I know exactly, she's been teasing all of her stuff, like Sailor Moon inspired things, and I'm just like, I'm just waiting. It's fine. I'm just waiting. Is there anything else? Oh, so I figured I'd actually do this all like inclusively because I'm a dingus. So the border, I don't know if you can see the border. Hold on. Let me see. You can't. You cannot see the border. So we're just gonna go out. We're gonna go out for a second. There we go. We're just gonna let you see like the whole like shebang. You can see my entire mess. It's totally fine. But this border here, as you can see, there's this beautiful washi tape all around the border. I'll just show you since I'm here. And like, I tried to do like an unboxing of like the subscription and stuff, and here's what happened. So basically, I was like, oh, I'll just go out to the kitchen and make a video. And you guys, like, I thought I was being clever because I was like, man, my husband's home, like my kid is home and making noise. Like it was evening. It had shown up, and I wanted to use the washi tape for, oh, okay. That's a thing, I guess. Fam. But, I wanted to use the washi tape for this particular canvas, and I was starting it, and I was like, oh man, like my husband is in our office, which is where I'm at right now. And that's where I have my, like, my stand and my setup and everything. And I was like, oh, I'll just go out to the kitchen. How bad could it be? Well, I attempted to make that video, I think, 4 or 5 different times. And between my child screaming, Mom, can we have chocolate for dinner? And I'm just like, where? First of all, you've never had chocolate for dinner in your whole life, so like I don't understand where this is coming from. And then second of all, like, relax. Like you're supposed to be like relaxing, like playing your stuff in your room, like getting ready for bed kind of thing. Like, stop it. So, and then on top of it, I was like, oh, thank you, neighbor dogs. Sorry about that. I can't do anything about them, and it's awful, but it's fine. But I was like, oh, you know, like I don't have a setup out there. So I grabbed the nearest thing, and I grabbed a quinoa, like a container of quinoa. I put it in like a Tupperware. Could you stick, please? Thank you. A Tupperware container, and it's a pretty tall container. But you guys, you could see it. Like, if I set the phone like here on the container, like, I mean, it was pretty tall, but if I set it here and like tried to film with this, like you could see in the corner, like and I was just like, oh, that'll be fine. It'll be fine. And like the closer I came to like posting it, the more I made myself cringe, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Absolutely not. I couldn't do it. I was like, that's so unprofessional. Like, I had a giggle about it because I was like, oh, welcome to Roasting to Diamonds, and welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to the quinoa container. And like, so I tried to make a joke of it and stuff, and in my head it was like a cute, funny, haha joke, but I couldn't post it because I was just like, this is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I can't. I am my own worst enemy. It's fine. Let's see. Oh, so yeah, Simply Gilded washi tape. It is. I'm having trouble with this particular washi tape right now because, and I know like my arm sticks to like the side. I don't know if you can see that, but I've attempted to tape it down like several times. Ooh, hold on one sec. Apparently we're gonna do all the things today, sneezing included. So I figured I'd, you know, take out some of the important bits of what I received. And I would just show you, oh my gosh, some of the things that I received from that like haul, because every time it's like cursed. It's cursed. Every time I go to show it, I've had something happen. I'm literally waiting for my child to like walk out of the room. But I've been using it for like my book and different things like that. So we'll start with like the stickers. So the theme for the box was wildflowers, and it is the cutest gosh darn thing I have seen in a long time. And part of the reason is, like for this guy, the little Totoro ears, they're gonna get me every time. Every time. Because I am nerdy, Studio Ghibli, you know, anime, like ridiculousness. You will see some missing, and that is because I will show you. It's fine. I use them in my journal. So like I used some of the like ribbons, and I was just playing with it, and I don't do anything like crazy. I just do for funsy stuff and just have fun with it, and give me something nice to look at when I'm like, how do I feel about this painting? Like I took the top two on these. I'll show you these. They're on the page. All right, guys. Like 2 hours later, Rosie here. I completely forgot to show you because I totally forgot to show the page where I like, you know, stuck the things that I literally end up talking about in the Whippin' Chat. So I figured I'd pop this in here real quick and show you. I tried to use the stickers in a way that they would kind of coincide with the new stickers, like for the Hades and Persephone, which I have not started yet. I've only kitted up, but because I can't apparently do more than one piece at a time, like focus. So with that in mind, there it is. So I think, did that one come with, oh, we're gonna say it came with it. Little sheet. And then, hey, let's go explore. And you can see, you would have to put these down, darn. My like stack of like stickers and stuff. Hey, but there's the Totoro ears, and they're so cute, and I love them so much. Big nerd, big silly, big nerd, all the things. I make sure I didn't miss any. I'm gonna sneeze again. I've got all my like, all my stickers, along with like the weird cross stitch that I've looked at and then gotten too intimidated to like do anything with. Okay, we'll do washi next. Ooh, and we're gonna apparently start with like the best one. Here, let me stand up so I can actually see and make sure I'm like getting this in. There we go. This is my favorite one. That one's so cute. I love that so much. There's the books that I am using right now. Like I said, I don't usually have issues with her tape sticking. Maybe I'm being particularly rough with it. This also came in the box, if you can't tell. Now my nose is all stuffy. Ah. Typical. Absolutely typical. Oh, here's another one. I'm like, oh yeah, this came in it. And oh, and then I'll show you some of the ones that I bought outside of that, because those are fun. I'm like digging. Sorry guys. Fills the void. It'll be fine. Ooh, this one. That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. So I'm missing one of those. What the heck? Is it this one? Oh. Oh my gosh, my nose. Okay. There. I think I got it now. Okay. So for the rest of this box, look at the frogs, you guys, and like the butterflies. Oh my goodness. I may have to pause and like blow my nose. the snail. Let me get through this and then I'll pause. The stamps came with it as well. Just cute little stamp washi. And then finally, they're like acorns and little flowers, which are adorable. Also, I love her pens, like a lot, actually. And this is probably one of my favorites so far. So, alright, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Now we've got sirens going on in the background. We're just not winning. So then I also, at just about the same time, probably a few days earlier, I had a Simply Gilded order come in that was the warehouse sale, 70% off. And I know this was in there. They're like foil ribbons, but they're like rainbow. And I cannot, let me see if this is it. It is. Yay. This is called the Color Love Midnight Washi box. So it came in like a little box thing. But I can at least show you the tapes. It's a blue, green, pink, red type thing, and then yellow, gold. Sorry about the sniffling. I'm so sorry, you guys. This one, which I have this, and then, so my next painting is Hades and Persephone, right? I have it already, it's already kitted up, all of those things, and so I've got this washi, which to me would symbolize like Hades, and then I have this washi that I've had for a while, and to me that just like screams Hades and Persephone, like dark light, you know, spring, like, I don't know. So that was one of the thoughts of like one of the border, like the border that I could do around is like do like different colored washi tapes around the sides. I have no idea. I got really excited when I thought about it because I was like, oh, this is brand new and awesome. So that's me. Picked up this because it was cheap and cute and just like I could use that for just about anything. I use the small washi for things like multi-placer, like putting at the bottom of the multi-placer, or sectioning off sometimes depending on what the canvas is, where the canvas is from. You know, if there's no perforated plastic, I just use the perforated plastic half the time. My drawer of washi tape. And then the last one that I bought was, oh, nope, not that one. This one. I was like, that's the boba. Okay. This is the, I think, Plum Fairy pet tape. So it's got lots of pastels, fairy wings, you know, like flowers, little mushrooms, cute stuff like that. Instantly, my first thought was, I'm gonna butcher the name, but it's like Einafel, or Ainzafel, by Margaret Morales, the like pastel fairy gal. Yeah, I'm sure if you know, you know. Oh, there's a cart with like balloons. How cute. I didn't even see that with Simply Gilded on it. Okay, so that was that. So that was a a botched video, and then I know I'm not even getting to the diamond painting. I'm so sorry. We'll get into that. But I tried for the first time, because I use these containers, which are from the tool store, Harbor Freight. Okay, woo, right, for like $7 or $8 a piece. They're like $7.99 a piece. They come with like 24 little containers, and I've got like 4 of them now because I've been diamond painting for about a year and a half-ish. Year and 7 months. Whatever, year and a half. And everybody has always talked about the Elizabeth Ward containers. So I bought a mini Elizabeth Ward container. And this is Hades and Persephone all kitted up. Like, obviously this is not it, but this is one of 3 containers. But honestly, I tried using these for the mystery painting for the Crafter's Den, which is Sophie's Discord, and Sophie from the Diamond Help Desk. My brain is, we're working with it. And I really liked working with these. And these biggest containers did actually hold like several, like 3 or 4 bags of diamonds with like room to spare. So that was fantastic. I know there's a size in between this size and this size, and I have a plan to get 2 regular Elizabeth Wards at some point with all the different like sizes and everything, so that I can mix and match and mingle and, you know, like do all the different things depending on what I need at the time, which is super cool because if I can, you know, get my stuff down to at any given point, I'm usually using at least 2 of these plus generally some like bags. Like Hades and Persephone is 3 containers. Thankfully there's no bags included, but it gets a little monotonous having to like search through bags, you know, trying to remember which ones are in bags, which ones aren't in bags, what container they're in, you know, that sort of thing. So having everything, because the mystery kit fit in, I think, mostly these and just a few of these containers. So it was pretty fantastic. That was a great image, by the way. Can't say much more than that, but it turned out absolutely gorgeous, and you'll see that at the end of the month, or the beginning of next month, I guess. Yeah. So, back to diamond painting. Did I even get, like, I think I got through most of the things that I needed to, like, talk about before, like, truly sitting down. Just, I get distracted. It's fine. Like, this is who I am. This is normal. But yeah, I think I got through a lot of stuff there. And then, things that have been going on lately around me. Mostly just like my husband being at work all week long in the office, which is not normal for him. Thankfully we have 2 cars now. Mine decided to die the other day. Apparently I didn't drive it for too many days or something. I have no idea. It's not supposed to do that. It's not that old of a car. I will be looking into that because that's not exactly like a good thing to happen. Hopefully it's not dead by the time I go out, because I've got my personal trainer at the gym today, and hopefully like I'm not gonna go out there and be like, oh, like I guess I have to wait and possibly be like late to my appointment. I don't like that. I hate being late. It's something to do with like the anxieties. Specifically that I'm just like, I have to be 15 minutes early to things or else I like start to panic. Being on time is not, I guess it's one of those, like I was told as a teenager, even like being on time is still late. Like being early is not. And that was just kind of the mindset that I went into basically everything. So that is what it is. With sections like this, I try to pick a color or like pick a section depending on like how confetti heavy. So like the color blocking, obviously, like over here, like you pick a color, you go through, you do the color, you go through, you do the next one, and you do that until, you know, you hit some form of like confetti. And with her hair, I had like 6 different colors out so that I could just, you know, place through here, you know, go a few rows, then take the next color and go, you know, through. So just kind of the way I methodically kind of go through stuff. This is old wax. And I use my wax till it like legit stops working. I probably push it a little too far sometimes, but you still hear a nice snap. Love that for me. So, it has been absolutely scorching hot. I live in a desert-like area. Not like desert, but like desert-like area, I would say. We've got sagebrush, we've got, you know, the like. So the sun is particularly like strong feeling, I guess, sometimes. So there's that. Was dealing with some child related stuff, you know, his like disability and things like that. We always have to talk to his person. Oh my gosh, kill me. And then I just drag everything through. I'm such a messy diamond painter. So I got to deal with that yesterday. Outside of that, we're just kind of like trying to get everything ready for our trip at the end of August, early September. So I will be Mia probably for those weeks, unless I get enough gumption to do all the things. Traveling is slightly difficult. My husband has a syncope, which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically where your heart pressure, like your blood pressure, goes up and then it crashes. Like his gets down to like very, very low. Like we've had some incidents. And then he enters like a stage of like the last few times I witnessed it, or the last time I witnessed it, it almost looked like he was having a seizure. Like, and he's been tested. Like we've had extensive testing and stuff done, and basically just there's not much you can do about it. There's not a whole lot of like research done on the topic. One time this did happen while we were in the air, and I'm laughing right now, but like it's not funny. It was very not funny. We were on our way to my mother's house, who lived in California at the time, and partway through the flight, my husband was holding our child, and we didn't know that this was a thing at that point, but he starts like stiffening up, and I was like, that's weird. So first thing I did was I grabbed our child, who was like sleeping in his lap, and then from there it turned into, again, he started like seizing. And again, we're on an airplane. I'm like trying to hit the call button, like, please somebody come and help me, like, and finally I started yelling because I was just like so freaked out by what was happening that I lost it. So very scary time. My husband was totally fine. We had him checked out by a doctor down in California, like a walk-in emergency room type situation. And when we came back, he had a doctor's appointment, and they basically said that he had a panic attack. And I was like, buddy, I am queen of panic attacks. Like, that's not what it, like, it can't be. Like, I've never heard, like, my mother has panic attacks. Like, my whole family, like, has panic attacks. Like, this does not look the same. And the guy's just like, yeah. Like, it's just a panic attack. So we go on with our life, and he doesn't have one, but we don't, like, hop on a plane for, like, years. We started driving down to my mom's house. And so it's been, I want to say it's been like 5 years since that incident and since we've hopped on a plane. So it's gonna be, I'm a little nervous about the whole thing. I know his doctor did say that they can give him something to kind of like keep his blood pressure down so that he doesn't get anxious and spike his blood pressure. Because when it happened later on down the road, they did like the full testing. They did the like stress testing, and they got it to happen again. And basically, yeah, like he the second he sits down after doing some like hard work that gets his blood pressure up, like it just crashes. So we're very excited for this trip. We're gonna go on a cruise for the first time, and it's very exciting. However, I am terrified. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fine, but it is a lot to think about. So, and I'm basically like, obviously, if like my husband is out of commission, like I'm the one that has to kind of like pick up the pieces, kind of thing. So like, at least we know if something does happen, what's going on, kind of what to do about it. Is this just a rodeo? I was just like, I didn't sign up for this. Like, oh no. I signed up for it when I married him, but I didn't know that, like, yeah, and it's fine. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, I didn't sign up for this, like that. It was just like, oh, I didn't know like this was even a thing. Like, that's not something anybody talks about. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It for sure is gonna be an absolute thing, and I'm very nervous about it, but I think it's gonna be fun. We're gonna be spending like 7 days on a boat, on a cruise, and so yeah, we're trying to get like all of our I's dotted and T's crossed, you know, for like travel. Like, make sure we have like hotel rooms all completely prepared, because we're gonna be, you know, across the country and stuff. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on in my life. So so as far as like TV shows that I've been watching, I'm like, what was it called? What was it called? I've been hanging around Netflix. Hopefully it doesn't start. Nope, don't do it. Oh, okay, so Hidden Love is what I've been watching on Netflix. And then I've been reading Elisa Kleypas, well, reading, quote unquote reading, Elisa Kleypas book called Love in the Afternoon. I recently listened to, okay, let me grab that, totally didn't even think about this, but I listened to a book by Ali Hazelwood, called, what was it called? The Love Hypothesis. That's what it was. The Love Hypothesis. And it was so cute. It was very good storytelling. Very modern, that one was. It was basically like a researcher who goes through a bunch of situations, but it's very like researchers and like scientists and different things like that. So it was cute. It was not something that I had ever not ever read, but it's not something I delve into very often. Generally, when I go for like romance type style books, I generally go for like, oh, hold on. Okay. Sorry. He woke up. He was like, is it morning? I was just like, yes, honey, it's morning. So, gosh, where was I? Oh, reading, watching, listening. I don't usually pick up, modern books like that. I usually pick up like historical romances. Like I'm sitting here listening to Lisa Kleypas, Love in the Afternoon, which is part of like the Hathaway brides or whatever I think they call it, or the Hathaway like siblings, and their Regency novels. So most of the time I pick up stuff like that, but I'm also not opposed to like trying different things and reading different things and all that. So, and then I picked up, because my mom took me to the mall, and I picked up The Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I wanted to say something else, something wood, but I was like, I don't think that's right. So Ali Hazelwood. And honestly, like her books are well written, and they're cute, and there's some form of like suspense and like what is actually happening, and then surprise, this is actually happening, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe I didn't actually expect that, because I get bored if like sorry, my child is needy. This is why I try to do all of my stuff like either late at night, which has been difficult because by the time my husband goes to bed, because he's noisy, it's late enough that I'm just like, do I can I do this right now? So trying to do it early in the morning is what I try to do, but sometimes I'm not up early enough, and it's fine. But so yeah, if there's too much predictability, then I have issues with that, because I'm pretty good at guessing what's happening or the plot line or whatever, and so I'll get bored. But her books have been really good. I really like them. I recommend them, especially the Love Hypothesis. It was such a good one. That was such a good book. Let's see. Listening to, gosh, I listened from anything from sea shanties, which my brother found hilarious when he hopped in my car to have lunch with me the other day. That was my oldest brother, and sea shanties popped on because my child is very picky about what he is okay with as far as like music and stuff going on. And for some reason the sea shanties doesn't bother him. I think mostly because it's like low tone, like male voices and stuff, which I think doesn't bother him as much as like the higher pitched, you know, female singing, I guess. I don't know. Like he has funny quirks. It's fine. Like my singing bothers him. Like it's a rough life, but it's fine. So that's kind of what I've been like listening to, like watching and like doing, I guess. I've been playing Final Fantasy. The new normal raids just came out, and they're actually kind of tough. The last one took us a very long time to finish. It was like 20 minutes long. 5 different tries, I think 5 pulls on the last one. The second one took us, I think, 3 pulls. We're not bad players, we're just old. For anyone who doesn't understand, I play a MMORPG called Final Fantasy XIV, and a new set, a new like X-Pack dropped recently. So we're working on crafters, we're working on gatherers, we're working on, you know, we got through the story, we're level 100, no spoilers. But some of the new zone is very cool. It's very like, I can't even like explain the vibe until like it's okay to kind of like give spoilers without feeling terrible about it if you're playing. But it's a lot of fun. So, outside of that, I don't feel like too much outside of that is going on. Just trying to stay healthy mentally. I don't get a whole lot of breaks with my kiddo out of school. I'm basically like on call with him like all the time, which is normal. He's a bit needy as far as everything goes. Talking to the lady yesterday about like a caregiver to like give me breaks so I can afford to go to the gym, you know, like and do things that allow me to be like outside of the house without him, because he struggles with things sometimes. Like I can usually take him to the grocery store and like things like that, but he gets a little overwhelmed some days and it's just like absolutely not. So those are the days that it's like I feel like I can't like get a whole lot accomplished. And it's okay. We're making it work. As soon as basically we come back from our vacation, we go straight back to school. So we've been prepping, you know, some like school clothes, and like my mom, of course, who loves shopping. Glad she does, because I don't usually really care for it. But I like buying clothes for like kid. Yeah. But I like buying clothes for my kid. Don't like buying clothes for myself. But she's been buying him clothes and like helping me pick out some stuff, you know, that's cute and all that. So he's pretty much ready to go. Got him a new backpack the other day. He decided he wanted a bluey backpack, which is super neat because the last few years we've had nothing but Pokemon, which I am not complaining about because very obviously like I have a little Bulbasaur chilling by my desk. I have like in my computer I have a Growlithe. Like I'm not complaining about Pokemon. That's not me. That's not me. But it's nice to see something new and see him like broaden his horizons as far as like interests and stuff. He has a lot of love for like different Nintendo things, so it's nice to see something outside of that like sector, that like wheelhouse, I guess. So yeah. Anything else? Our kitties are doing good. Not sure if somebody at the neighbor's house tried to steal my cat the other day. He is an indoor-outdoor cat. He is microchipped. He has tags and a collar on. He has all of the things. like he is very much mine. But he goes outside to do what he needs to do. Otherwise, he sits and he screams at the door because he is part Bengal. And he is obnoxious. But he was we owned a farm back in the day, and he was an outside cat. Like, he lived through things that other cats didn't because farm. So, like, we had coyotes, we had, like, all sorts of different things. He was welcome to come inside, but, like, he didn't always choose to. And, we chose to bring him with us when we left the farm. His family still owns the farm, so obviously, like, we were not abandoning anyone. His family took back over the farm. The whole situation didn't work for us the way that we thought it would. And, you know, some of the animals that we wish we could have taken, we didn't. My border collie is one of them. The border collie didn't really get along with my child, which was the bigger issue. And so that one was not meant to be. There was nothing I could do about that one. Otherwise, he's giganto. He is huge for a border collie. But we would have made it work because he's my baby. And I had the dog longer than I had the child. But obviously the child's safety comes first, and the dog was just unhappy being around my child. So we made the proper decision to allow him to stay with my husband's grandparents, and the rest is history, as they say. And if anything happens, he's more than welcome to come back. We just have to figure out the situation between him and the child. So, but Calcifer came back with us, and so he's been an indoor-outdoor cat, you know, pretty much his whole life. So I can't, it's not one of those things that you can just take away from him. I've had him inside for months at a time, like months at a time, and it doesn't matter. He will sit by the door and scream bloody murder until you let him out, and it is awful. And like, he'll do it at night. We're at the point where I've had him for about 10 years. He's not changing. There's nothing I can do. He's not changing. So that's it. That's where we go with that one. So yeah. So everyone's good at the moment. We're okay. We're just kind of in vacation waiting room, waiting to go. So, all right. With that being said, we made some progress. I didn't obviously finish the whole section. I did a lot of chatting. So, okay. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, or if you want to let me know, like, how you're doing, or how your week was, you know, or what you're working on, you can let me know in the comments below. Outside of that, if you like my content at all, go ahead and hit the like button or the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And I hope you have a rosy day.